Years ago, we went on a family trip to Antigua and we decided to take this, what was supposed to be a nice, relaxing boat cruise around the island. But what we thought would be this leisurely catamaran ride actually turned out to be this turbulent journey through the Atlantic Ocean. And these waves just kept growing stronger and stronger. And I stood on the boat, struggling to hold on to myself and my son, who was only 6 months old at the time. The waves felt like they were tossing us all over. But when I looked up, I noticed that the staff on the boat were standing so firm and steady, even during those large waves. We see something similar to this struggle, but with despair in the book of Habakkuk. We see that he's distressed by the state of his nation, and he's actually wrestling with these overwhelming waves, but of despair and even questioning God's ability to intervene. He says, "How long, God, must I ask for help?" He was desperate. Many of us can relate to Habakkuk's turmoil. We have life's challenges, grief, pain, despair, and often threaten to sort of sweep us away, making it difficult to maintain faith and trust in God, to stand firm like those staff members were on the boat. Yet, like Habakkuk, when we cry out to God, he reminds us of his power to overcome our despair. In Habakkuk 3, verse 18 to 19, it says, "Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God my Savior. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights." This imagery that we see by Habakkuk offers us two profound insights. First, he's describing the ability to stand like a deer's foot, which is sure-footed. It emphasizes our ability to walk through rough and difficult circumstances, but with stability. And second, this imagery that he's giving us with the deer, it shows us that we're able to actually stand on new heights because God's strength helps us to rise above our present circumstances and helps us to gain a broader perspective and actually helps us to grow spiritually. So how do we find such steadfastness in God? We put our trust in his power. Just as the boat staff trusted in the vessel of the boat to navigate these waves, we too can trust in God. We anchor ourselves in God's peace, even in uncertain times. And lastly, just like Habakkuk, we shift our focus from grumbling to praise. This helps us to embrace God's promises with unwavering faith. So let's fix our eyes on the God who remains in control, standing firm in his steadfastness. In doing so, we cultivate resilience that withstands life's storms, and that's how we build bold faith.